For you National Hunt followers, and it'll be round again before we know it. I mean, I know it's on now, but it's not the same. It starts properly in October, November, doesn't it? But for all you followers there, Constitution Hill. I'm reading again today about old Constitution. Henderson said, yes, it had wind surgery just a few weeks ago, and it's looking fine and dandy. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not so sure about this. 1 minute it's colic, then they bring it back and they say it's kicking the stable doors down. We've heard that term before, it's been proved wrong. Then they say it's had wind surgery, and he says, he's nice and bonny now, he's fine. We just thought we'd make sure, get it ready for next season. I'm thinking, this is a horse that looked like it had no ailments, no problems, nothing at all. Looked like an absolute world beater. And all we're hearing now is tales of woe. Will he bring it back to what it was? I do hope he does, because it could be that proverbial world beater. Could be one of the best we've ever seen over timber. But I do worry, folks, I do worry. Would you take a shorty on it for Cheltenham in March, assuming it gets there? Short price? Don't think I would. I really don't. And in other news on the racing front there, I noticed Luca Cumani's done a piece on the old Racing Post. Now, I can't read it, folks. I'm not subscribed. It's one of them where they blur it all out. You just get the first few lines. But he's saying, I was privileged to train at the same time as Sir Henry CECIL and Sir Michael Stout. He said, but it was a double-edged sword. I was privileged and damned at the same time. And I get where he's coming from. Must have been difficult to train against them two colossuses, mustn't it? It must have been, to try and get the best horses when many of them were going to those two stables. But I'll say this for him, he held his head up. He did pretty well, didn't he? He had some crackerjack horses, did Luca. He really did. I think he was very close. I'm sure I've heard he was very close to Henry, and for that I like him. I don't know how close he was to Mr. Stout, but I'm sure he likes Henry. I'm sure he did. I might be wrong there, but I think that's what I read. Anyway, I'll leave those two stories with you. Let's hope Constitution comes back. Whether you're a supporter of the horse or not, we want superstars in our game, don't we? Superstars are what make it that little bit better. Let's hope Hendo brings it back. If anybody can, he'd be the man for the job.